The purpose of this app is to save you time and to help you find as many business deductions as possible. If you have books that are not well organized, I call those messy books, then this is perfect for you because you can upload your bank and credit card statements in a PDF format. It will help you to categorize those transactions into Schedule C categories, then produce a report, produce a file that you can give to your tax pro. And with the associated guide, you can put together a very tidy package so you can hand off everything to your tax pro and get back to what you want to be doing. And that's running your business. The first thing you're going to end up doing is on the screen. It's the upload and manage statements. It says manage statements because once you upload something, if you ever want to delete it or it was the wrong file, you'll have the ability to look at it, confirm that, and delete it. Right here is where we're going to select a file, and I am going to choose my Chase statement. And it is now going to upload it. Down at the bottom, here we have the next step. It prompts you to go to categorize. Once you click that button, the computer goes to work and you can see that the files are being analyzed. This is where your transactions will be added once the computer has dissected your statement. It's taking each of the lines of transactions and putting them here. So my transactions are now loaded, and you can see that we have this line here, which indicates the vendor that the software has picked up on from your statement. There is a line there. That means you can edit this vendor name. So if you would rather that this says something other than what it came up with, you can put that in. Grammarly is a subscription to a software. It's recurring, and that's why the AI tool said, I think you want to put that into dues and subscriptions. My Send Out Cards is another recurring software subscription. This time it thought it was advertising because it doesn't know what it is. And I want to get that over to dues and subscriptions too. So see how I clicked on the field and I can just go select dues and subscriptions. I come over here, save the changes, and now that transaction will show up in my dues and subscriptions as well. So now we're going to take a look here, and you'll see that the amounts are showing here under deductible amount. Now, it may be that you recognize that something was personal or it's just not something that you can include in your transactions. Let me come down here on this transaction for Send Out Cards. Let me just change this amount. Instead of the $40, I'm going to make it $20 because I'm saying that $20 of that transaction was related to personal use. So then I just save the changes. As simple as that. When I am done working through my transactions, then I can do multiple things. I can export to a CSV file right here when you're done with everything and you want to create a file of all the transactions you've worked on. This will create a file that you can then give to your tax pro, and they can import it into Excel and work with it very easily. Now we're going to look at that summary report. So I'm going to click on View Summary. Here's the total amount of deductions that I'm working with based on the transactions we just saw. And you can see there's nothing in advertising, but when we come down to here in the dues and subscriptions, there is everything added up. This button here will download to a PDF report, and you can see all I have are these particular categories with amounts in them. So there's the dues and subscriptions, the office expense, and then there is my T-Mobile cell phone for the business. I can download that, and that's another report that I can give to my tax pro once I have everything done. That's what the app does. Straight and simple, but consider how much easier this is rather than having to print out or look at all of your statements on the screen and go line by line to figure out which item you want to mark as a business deduction and then what category it goes into, and then put that all into a spreadsheet to organize it and then work with it.